In this video, we discuss about how the fuel supply system and fuel integration systems work in aircraft. My name is Tushar Acharya. I am the student of semester 4th. Fuel types: civilian fuel, Jet A, Jet A1, Jet B, and military fuel JP4, JP5, and JP8. So components are main tank, header tank. Header tank are separated from main tank, holding the enough fuel for engine to run during the complicated maneuver. Means if the emergency situation occurs, then the fuel is fed from header tank. And gravity feed system is used for small aircraft only, and electric engine driven fuel pumps. So where the fuel stores in the aircraft, the fuel is mainly stored in the central tank of the aircraft and in the wings, that is inner wing and outer wing, and there is also one tank that is placed here, that is used in emergency situation. So type of aviation fuel: the aircraft is designed to burn a certain quantity of a fuel. There are mainly two basic type of fuel used in aircraft. First is reciprocating engine fuel, means gasoline, and second is turbine engine fuel, means kerosene type of fuel. So aviation gasoline fuel, it is also called as avigas, is different from the other fuel. It is very volatile and extremely flammable. So fuel supply system: the small single engine aircraft fuel supply system. These three type of systems are only used for small single engine aircraft. First is gravity feed system, pump feed system, and high wing aircraft with the fuel injection system. So gravity feed system. The gravity feed system are used for high wing aircraft with a fuel tank in each wing are common. With a tank above the engine, gravity is used to deliver the fuel. Means the gravity is used for feeding the fuel in the engine. A simple gravity feed fuel system is shown in next slide. There are two tanks are also vented to each other to ensure the equal pressure when both tank feed the engine. So these are the components. First is left tank, right tank, fuel selector valve, strainer, carburetor, and primer. So you can see that this is the left tank and this is right tank, and the vent is the between a two tanks, means two wing, there is a the vent is provided between them for maintaining the pressure between them. This is fuel selector valve. The fuel is come from left side and right side, and we can select the left tank or right tank or both. So after that, after coming from the fuel selector valve, we come from strainer. The strainer are used for filtering the fuel. Means if the water droplets and all the dust will come, then the strainer will clean the required fuel. And after that, the primer are also used. The primer are used to before starting the engine, you need to prime the engine. So the primer are used to prime the engine. So after that, the carburetor are also used, and the fuel comes to carburetor, and this is the example of how the fuel system work in gravity feed system. So after that, we discuss about how the pump feed system works. It is used for long and mid wing single reciprocating engine aircraft cannot utilize the gravity feed fuel system because the fuel tank are not located above the engine. So the fuel pump feed system are commonly used, but it is used for low wing aircraft. If we deliver the fuel from low wing to the engine is high, then the pump feed system are used. Instead of one or more pump are used to move the fuel from the tank to the engine. In this system, we used two or more pump. In this system, we used one or more pump to deliver the fuel. The common fuel system of this type is shown in next slide. Single reciprocating. You can see in here that the two engine are located here in the left and right side, and this is the fuel selector valve. In this pump feed system, we only select one tank simultaneously. There is not possible that we deliver both tank we use to deliver the fuel. So after that we come to strainer. Strainer are used to collect the dust and what are the water droplets particle. It can remove all the particles, and when the primer to prime the engine, prime the fuel. And after that we comes from the engine driven fuel pump diaphragm type. This is a one type of pump, and this is the another type of electric pump. Why there is two type of pump are there? Because the electric pump, if the one pump fail, means if the engine, if the this pump fail, then we use another type of pump, that is electric pump plunger system we use. Then after that we come to the carburetor, and this is the whole example of how the pump feed system work. Hiving system aircraft with the fuel injection system. So now we discuss two type of fuel supply system. First is gravity feed system, and second is pump type of feed system. What happen when the hiving aircraft with the fuel injection? We need to fuel some hiving high performance single engine general aviation aircraft are equipped with a fuel system that feature a fuel injection rather than a carburetor. The carburetor are not used, but the fuel injection system are used to inject the fuel into the engine. It combines with the gravity flow with the help of fuel pump. It also the combination of gravity fuel feed system and the pump system, gravity and the fuel pump system. So in this figure you can see that left tank and right tank are shown. The fuel reservoir you can see here. Then the left tank is connected to a fuel reservoir and right tank is connected with a fuel reservoir. There are both fuel reservoir. So after that we come to selector valve. The selector valve are used to select whatever the tank we used for to feed the fuel. So after that we come from auxiliary fuel pump. The auxiliary fuel pump are also used to pump the fuel to the strainer. And we come to strainer. The strainer are used for removing the dust particles. And after that the to intake a manifold, there is an engine primer and the engine driven fuel pump. After that we come to the carburetor, and these are the two pumps. First is auxiliary pump and engine driven fuel pump. The engine driven fuel pump are the two function that if the some quantity of fuel remains, then this pipe will also feed after to the selector valve, and this can used in reservoir. So after that we come on the fuel injection control system. This is the fuel injection system that inject the fuel into the various type of cylinder. This is one cylinder, this is second cylinder, this is third cylinder, this is fourth. So the various type of systems that are used to inject the fuel into the engine, and this is the fuel flow indicator that indicate the fuel, how many type of fuel injection, distribution, manifold. So it combines the gravity flow with the use of a fuel pump, and the fuel injection system spray the pressurized fuel into the engine intake or directly into the cylinder. So the fuel injection system spray the pressurized fuel, means the injection control unit is used to pressurize the fuel it can deliver into the cylinder, and without any air mixture is required to provide a measured continuous spray and smooth engine operation. It is used, the injection system are used to operate the smooth engine operation. The fuel pressurized by an engine driven pump is metered as a function of an engine room, and it is first delivered from fuel tank by a gravity of two smaller accumulator or reservoir tank. This tank, one of the each tank consolidate the liquid fuel and have a relatively small airspace. After that we discuss about large reciprocating engine aircraft fuel system. So what are this all we study before are the type of a small aircraft that is there are used these systems are used only in small aircraft. The large multi-engine transport aircraft powered by the reciprocating radial engine are no longer produced. However, many are still in operation. They are mostly carbureted and share many features with the light aircraft system previously discussed. So, jet transport aircraft fuel system. The fuel system on large transport category jet aircraft are complex with some feature and component not found in reciprocating engine aircraft fuel systems. So, the jet engine. How many fuel store in aircraft? So, we will study that what are the large reciprocating engine, large reciprocating aircraft fuel system. Now, we will discuss about where the aircraft fuel is stored, that is stored in main tank, surge tank and central tank. So how many gallon it contain? Left tank 9560 gallon, right tank 9560 gallon and central tank contains 26100 gallon. So the total if we sum the left main tank, right main tank and central tank, then we will get 45,200 gallon. Then 1 gallon is equals to 3.785 liters. If we can't understand gallon, then 3.758 liters 1 gallon equal to. So after that, the fuel dumping system, it is a system that is used during the emergency situation before returning to the airport shortly after the takeoff. The fuel dumping system are used only in emergency situation when the emergencies occur during the flight. And the second, it reduce the aircraft weight. The main purpose is to dumping the aircraft fuel is the aircraft to reduce the aircraft weight. Usually injection of a fuel is used from wingtip. You can see in another picture that this is the fuel nozzle that inject out and reduce the weight of the wing. So this is the fuel, and this is the dumping of the fuel is occur. And after that, what are the jet A1 type of fuel? Means what are the melting point, what are the freezing point, and what are the temperature? There is minus 43 degrees Celsius. It can't freeze, and plus 54 degrees Celsius. These are the type of A1 fuel. And after that, what are this? This is the circuit diagram. This is the circuit diagram of that is seen in the cockpit. First is the fuel pump. The fuel pump is here. This is the fuel pump. This is shown as a fuel pump, and this is the another fuel pump. This is the central tank. This is the central tank, and this is the left, and this is the right tank, and this is the two surge tank or emergency tank that are used.